Jonah, what an interesting book in the Bible. This little book found near the end of the Old Testament tells a fascinating story. When we think about Jonah, we often think it's a story about a fish and a guy who gets swallowed up by it, but the story is so much more. When we examine the book of Jonah, we actually find out this is a story about the compassionate nature of God and the prejudiced nature of this prophet. That God has a heart even for the enemies of the people of God. That He wants to see all nations come to rightly worship Him and know Him. And He's willing to send us to go and share this message, but Jonah doesn't want to go. And maybe we're not like Jonah. Maybe we don't have this deep-seated hatred for these people. Maybe we really, at the end of the day, want people to come and know God rightly and worship Him the way He intended to be worshiped. But yet, at the same time, if we're honest, so often when God calls us, when He whispers, when we see that He wants something out of our lives, we're hesitant. Why? I believe one of the reasons is because of our attachments to our present circumstances. We wonder what it will cost us if we leave our present job that we're familiar with, that we're comfortable with. If we walk away from that security into this unknown, what if God doesn't show up the way we expect Him to? Our attachment to our family and to our circumstances, to our cities, often keep us from being obedient, to really unlock the door and say, God, put me wherever you want me to be, and unleashing our prayers and taking all those little conditions off of our obedience. So today I want to challenge us with a concept. Are we willing to be wherever we need to be used for the glory of God? Are we more concerned with the agenda of God or our comfort and pleasures? Are we willing for God to place us in any context that He wants us to be in so that we might be used to proclaim His glory to the nations? Now, I would challenge us with this prayer. God, will you put me wherever you want me to be so that I can be best used for your glory? What a great and fascinating prayer. And if we're willing to do that, we'll find ourselves aligning with the prophet Isaiah, who in Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8, heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom will I send, and who will go for me?" And what did Isaiah say? He said, "Here am I, send me." Even when he didn't know what the mission entailed, he was willing to go because of the God that he served. May we be such a people.